Dan Hanafin, I'm a captain with Burlington PD. We ended up purchasing a couple of these with the intent of purchasing more over time because they worked in conjunction with what our plans are going forward for the needs of our equipment and things like that. So this shield is, as you can see, this is a full size, full level 3 rated shield, but it's light. It's probably the lightest full size shield that I've come across, certainly. The ability to handle it and hold it is easy. I think the back side of it shows that it has multiple different hold points and attachment points that allow you to kind of deal with whatever you need to deal with at any angle. We got a couple of them with the idea that they can be connected together and provide full height protection if you're in a barricade situation where you need some ballistic protection. But the other thing is, unlike a lot of the other shields, it's a flat quality, and we can store them very easily in the back of our cruisers with all the other equipment. These days I'm sure every department's having the same issues with all of the equipment that you need to store in the back of a cruiser. It gets to be a problem, especially when you're trying to get your equipment out and you have to throw a bunch of stuff out of the way. This tucks nicely right under our vaults so that it can be pulled out to use once you have your other equipment, your rifle or whatever else that you need going into a situation. But we like the ability that we're ultimately eventually going to be able to attach whatever other things that we need to them. You can put a sling on it if you need to carry it. But it's the other, honestly, the other aspect is it's wide. It's probably wider than most of the other shields that are out there. Not disparaging anybody else, but it's also full width. So if it's taking rounds on the edges, it's been proven out in the demonstrations that we've seen that it's gonna stop rounds all the way to the edges, both edges, as opposed to that 2-inch barrier around the whole thing that would make it a smaller shield, actually. So we like it for those purposes and for probably some more that we haven't thought of yet, but we appreciate taking delivery of them. And like I said, we're probably gonna end up getting more.